Hello Pisces and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie and this is your weekly reading for August 16th through the 23rd. Quick disclaimer, this is a general reading and cannot possibly resonate with everyone. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, and if none of it resonates, check out one of the readings for your other signs or check out one of the other many brilliant readers on this platform who may have something more attuned to your situation this week. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a lawyer, doctor, physician, counselor, therapist, etc. I'm just a girl with a passion for the tarot, and anything that I say that sounds like advice is based solely on my opinion, my own experiences, my own knowledge, my own interpretation of the cards, and perhaps little bits and pieces that may occur to me intuitively throughout the reading from time to time. So that being said, I do want to thank you for joining me today. I apologize for not getting readings up last week. It's been really crazy here lately. We had a huge storm, a lot of people without electricity, including us, off and on for the past week, possibly going into the next couple weeks. So I can't make any real promises about getting back on schedule just yet, but I have managed to get recordings done this week, so I'm very excited to do that. And I also want to say that I am doing a different spread this week, so if you enjoy it or you would prefer what I did last week, please let me know in the comments. I would love to accommodate. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. I am still starting out with archetype cards for each reading. And this week, Pisces, you guys have the seed, okay? So this may have to do with a new idea, something that you are wanting to create or manifest, planting seeds of some kind, planting a seed in your mind, a seed in your heart, something in the material perhaps, but this idea of planting something with the intention of it growing and manifesting into something that almost is something that lives, something that thrives, something with a lot of meaning. And I love how on that card, it's hard to see with this camera, but it is a pearl. The pearl is the seed. So it's the idea of the clam and how a pearl is created from sand getting stuck in its mouth, and basically it's agitated, so it just spits all over the sand particle until it creates this beautiful pearl. So it's like something very deep within the self that's in the making, something beautiful with a lot of potential that starts out as something small and seemingly insignificant. So that being said, keep that in mind as we move through the reading. That could be a major theme for you guys this week. You could be quote, planting seeds of something that you want to manifest into your life on the material level. So we'll get more information as we get more cards on the table, but just keep that in mind. So I'm going to start out this week with Lenormand cards. And these are meant to be read in multiples, so I'm going to get them all out on the table before I speak on them, but get 3 Lenormand cards for Pisces, please. Okay, we have the star, or stars, multiple. There we go. The tree. Similar themes of seeds, growth going on here. And the star is all about hope, inspiration, and potentially also faith and divine guidance. Get one more. And then we have the coffin, so death, but this is just an ending that makes way for a new beginning. So don't let that spook you at all. So now I'll pull a couple of tarot cards to give us some clarification on the relationship between these 3 cards that I just pulled. Again, I will reiterate. So we have faith and hope here. We have the central issue, which is growth, okay? And then we have this death over here. So some kind of ending occurring for you guys at this time that may be intimidating or frightening or uncomfortable, but it's making way for this growth. I think on an internal level, okay, this ending plants this seed for a brighter new beginning. And it's just that even though you're having a hard time potentially right now, to have faith in the universe, have faith in yourself, that this is going to grow into something beautiful and amazing, something better than what you're living currently. So Let's get some clarification, pretty please, on the Star card. I dropped them. So we have the Page of Rods and the Queen of Rods came out together to clarify the Star. So this is the Page and Queen of Wands, fire energy. So you're ready to manifest something. You have something that you desire. You're feeling pulled in a certain direction. And there's something, that you have to let go of. Something that has to come to an end so that you can fully invest all of your energy into this. But you're very motivated. And I sense with this Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Rods, that you have a pretty good understanding of what you want, what that goal is. And with the Page of Rods, you have a pretty good idea of how to achieve it, but knowing what to do and putting that into practice are two completely different things. And so you are in this weird space right now where you have a concept. You've developed the concept, probably a very detailed idea of what it is that you want to manifest, but it's all about putting it into action. It's all about being able to make that take that next step. In order to really start bringing things to life. Let's clarify the tree. The relationship between the Star and the tree. So we have the 8 of Blades in reverse. So this kind of connects to the Death card for me as well, or the Coffin, So the 8 of Blades, or the 8 of Swords, is all about, self-imprisonment, ideas, beliefs that we hold on to that hold us back and keep us from moving forward. And the whole idea is simply to let go of these ideas. Okay, but this is in reverse, so this tells me that you are freeing yourself from whatever binds you, whatever belief, whatever habit, action, whatever perspective you have that has kept you stuck, that doesn't allow you to move forward. This is moving out of your life now. You're coming to some sort of realization, and that could be, again, directly related to this coffin here. What is dying is this old perspective, so that you can see a better way to move forward and manifest your goals. So now I'm gonna pull a card to clarify the relationship between the tree and the coffin, even though I think we already have a good idea of what that is. So we have the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups came out upright. So this is all very necessary in order to get your wish, in order to manifest this goal, and achieve happiness, okay, and satisfaction in this situation. Pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, now I'll just pull one card to clarify the coffin, or give any additional insight into this coffin energy from this deck. We had 2 cards come out again. We have the 6 of Cups, or the 6 of Elixirs in this deck, I suppose. And then we have the 9 of Blades. So we have memories and nostalgia here. And then we have anxiety, fear, worry, things that keep you up at night. Okay, so something from the past is what I'm getting here, because this is connected to the coffin. There's something from the past that gives you a lot of anxiety, gives you a lot of worry, keeps you up at night. And this is what you have to get over. This is what you have to let go in order to move forward and manifest whatever your dream is, whatever the seed is here. It cannot grow until you release whatever these feelings or thoughts are from the past, whatever these memories are. Letting go of this and opening yourself up for something more positive, something better to occur. That could be part of your self-imprisonment as well, is fear and self-doubt. based on something out of the past, whether it was something that happened in the past or something that somebody said to you at some point in the past. Releasing that, getting out of the past so that you can live in the present is very important. So I'm going to switch tarot decks now to the Cosmos Tarot deck. It is a little different than the traditional tarot. So if you are familiar with the tarot and you feel like these are kind of different, that's why. Different astrological associations in this decks, a few different interpretations as well. So just keep that in mind. But I really do love these cards. They're very insightful. And I like how they just add an extra element to a reading that I really appreciate. So I'm going to use these to clarify these two cards together, this one, and these two together. So let's clarify that Page of Rods with the Queen of Rods first. So we have the King of Fire, which would be the King of Rods or Wands in the traditional tarot, associated with the constellation Ophiuchus and Serpens. This is knowledge, ethics, and integrity. So making sure that your actions and your goals are aligned with your values, and that your values are aligned with love, compassion, and just, pure intentions. As long as your intentions are pure, right, then Spirit is going to guide you in the right direction, is going to take care of you and make, open the doors to opportunities for you when you're ready, when it's necessary, and when the time is right. So it's all about being aligned with your values and coming at this from the right place, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. So now we'll clarify that Eight of Blades in reverse. Okay, I apologize in advance. This is going to be difficult for me to pronounce. It is the King of Water. So we have another king associated with the constellation Camelopardalis. Just look at it. There we go. Seeing the big picture, gaining perspective. There's also definitely an element of gaining maturity here. Okay, with these two kings here. This is about becoming more mature, becoming more in tune with your own values, living your truth, and being a conduit for Spirit is what I'm getting. Okay, when you reach this level of maturity, then you also reach a certain level of understanding, almost like knowing, being able to accept that you don't know more than you know, if that makes sense. The more you learn, the less you know, basically. Letting go of this idea that, if you study hard enough, if you think hard enough, that you can make whatever happen. But sometimes you just, you have to let Spirit in to guide you, and follow your intuition as well. That's a big part of that King of Water is, one, being aware of your unconscious or subconscious self, being aware of your emotions, okay? And then the King of Fire, being aware of your motivations and acting appropriately upon those two things. So acting appropriately on your motivations from the purest intentions, and acting appropriately, expressing your emotions appropriately, okay, and being coming from a place of unconditional love and compassion, and servitude as well. I'm getting servitude from this as well. So making sure that whatever you do, your goals and your actions are in line to serve other people as well, not just yourself. Now we'll go ahead and we will clarify that Nine of Cups. We have another king. Okay, the King of Earth. I shuffled these, by the way. I shuffled the shit out of these. And it is connected with the constellation Auriga. And it says abundance, proficiency, and accomplishment. And this is clarifying the Ace, or the Nine of Cups, I mean. So, this is very promising for you guys. You're going to see a lot of success, a lot of abundance, as long as you are making mature, compassionate, pure decisions and always acting from the purest place of your heart. Okay. Now I'll clarify the Six of Cups with the Nine of Swords. So we have the Six of Earth, and it is in reverse, associated with the constellation Dorado. It says investment, value, and risk. So this could be fear of taking a risk. Okay? And this fear of taking this risk would be tied directly to you forgetting to trust the universe. Okay? You not having faith that spirit will guide you in the direction that you need to be in, or that spirit will not take care of you if you're doing the right work. Does that make sense? I feel like I said that really weird. Basically, what I'm getting from this here is that you're running into this energy here, okay, because you're not trusting spirit, basically. And so that's what this coffin energy has to do with. You letting go of fear, okay, and allowing, surrendering those fears, surrendering those worries to the universe, and allowing spirit to work with you, for you, through you, for others as well. So in order to turn this right side up, okay, you have to trust spirit. That's what you have to let go of. That's what you have to surrender, is fear, and also control, a need for control. Because I think in this situation, specifically for you guys right now, you are not driving the car. Spirit is driving the car. You are along for the ride. You are learning and growing. You're observing. You're experiencing. Spirit is driving. Okay, so let go of your need to control your situation. Let go of your need to have every little thing planned out. And control. That's just what I get. Let go of control. Because as long as you're coming from a place of pure intentions, then spirit is going to make sure that you are well taken care of. Okay, and this is already looking up for you guys. Whatever this is that you're working on, whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, okay, there's a lot of success to be had here. You have 3 kings on the table. So also a lot of growth, maturity, coming into a lot of understanding as well. So now we'll go ahead and we'll pull some oracle cards, and this I consider to be just advice from spirit or any additional insights that would be useful to you guys in this situation or in this process. Any additional advice for Pisces, please? Okay, so we have Neptune. Intuition, foresight, and awareness. And this kind of goes back to trusting spirit too. Spend time, meditate, reconnect to spirit. Connect to your intuition and follow your intuition. It will not lead you astray. Because you are very deeply connected to spirit at this time. Especially with all this cups energy and wands energy, okay? Water and fire, both, conduits, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but I see those 2 signs as being the most connected to spirit. Having that direct tap in to the divine. Okay, so let it guide you. Listen to it. Trust it. You're going to fuck yourself over if you allowed the doubt to creep in and you start questioning everything and you question yourself and you question spirit. That's where you're going to run into problems. If you're trusting spirit and things seem to be going well, just keep going with it. Okay, this came out for the previous reading, and so I wasn't going to keep it, and then it came out again. So the spirit insists. Delight. Revel in self-confidence and connect with play. But also, what I get from this is enjoy the moment. Have fun in the process. Allow yourself to be happy. Just have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't take the situation too seriously. You may feel very passionately about these goals, what it is that you're trying to manifest, but don't take that too seriously either. It's all about enjoying and experiencing and learning and growing in each individual moment. Not about being stuck in the past. It's not about worrying about the future. It's all about the present. 2 more oracle cards. 2 more bits of advice for you guys. So we have the Deer, gentle and kindness. Usually I interpret this as being gentle and kind to yourself. And also being patient with the process as well. And this kind of ties into that delight, not taking yourself too seriously, being able to enjoy every day, each and every day, enjoy every step of the process. Even if you feel like you haven't quite achieved that success that you are moving towards, that success that you want, that end result that you want. Just enjoy each and every moment. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Okay, especially if you feel that you're making mistakes. I was talking about how, you're getting tripped up by being stuck in the past, by being stuck in fear, and by not trusting spirit, right? But even in that sense, once you realize that, don't beat yourself up about it. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive the world. Just forgiveness, gratitude, kindness for yourself and everyone else, honestly, really does make things a lot easier, no matter what your situation is. I think that's one of those universal rules, honestly, most of the time. I suppose I can see some situations where you would want to be a little more stern and with yourself or with somebody that you care about, but that's not what's popping up here. Okay? Be good to yourself. Show yourself the love and the unconditional love and compassion that you would like other people to show you, and that you would show to other people in your life. Okay, so 1 more card, and then we will call it good for you guys this week. Okay, so I got 2 cards for you guys out of this deck. First we have Rainbow Road. Okay, which is really interesting. The Rainbow Road is kind of about releasing sadness, but it's also about experiencing it. Mourning a loss of something. Okay, and not rushing through that process. So yes, the ultimate goal would be to release that sadness, but everything in its own time. Make sure that you are fully processing whatever this loss is, whatever this pain may be, and this could be whatever this is from the past that's creeping back in at this time into your life or into your consciousness. Okay, so there may still be something that you need to process emotionally that you've kind of shoved down and ignored or hidden from yourself, so that you can move forward without being overwhelmed by it. But part of this process, part of your growth, part of this manifestation, okay, is moving through your emotions, healing from pain from the past. You can't carry that forever, right? But you have to feel it. You really have to stop and just be in your emotions to fully process and heal from it. The next card we have was a light. Speaking is kind of what this card is about. Speaking your truth, expressing your emotions. Because these came out together, I think that you need to talk about it. Whatever pain, whatever sadness you have that you need to deal with, talk about it. Talk about it in prayer. Talk about it with someone you trust, someone that you love, who loves you. Express how you feel. Express your sadness. Let it out of your body. This came out in a different reading that I did this week as well. it's something, the sadness and the grief, it will become a physical problem for you if you hold it in and you don't release it. And releasing emotions through speech is very, very powerful and cathartic and therapeutic. So express your sadness, express your losses, express your fears out loud, speak them. And then as you speak it, you expel the negativity, the heaviness, and you surrender it to spirit, and you put it in God's hands. And then you don't have to carry it by yourself anymore. You process it, you release it into the universe, and it makes so much room within yourself for something positive and happy and more refined to take its place. Something with more meaning. Okay, new memories that are happy and positive. As well as the lesson that can be gained from whatever this experience was. Even sadness has a good purpose. Loss has a purpose in our lives to teach us something, to move us in a certain direction, to give us, I get refinement, to refine us as human beings. Give us character, as my mom always used to say. It gives you character. It is true. It does. It gives you character. You gotta acknowledge it. And you have to process it. You have to accept it, own it, and then give it away. Release it. You don't have to carry it forever, but you do have to express it. Especially with these two cards coming out together. I feel like this is literally saying that you need to talk about it with somebody. Or you need to just say it out loud to the universe as I lose my voice. I say that as I lose my voice. This is all for the greater purpose of manifesting whatever this is, whatever this seed is right here, which it would also be related to what this wand's energy is here. Okay? Whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that's growing within you, or whatever it is that you are trying to grow, is something that's very special, very important. It is divinely guided because clearly Spirit is setting you up for success here. And the hardest part, I think, for you to get through this coffin energy here is to release this sadness, to speak it out loud, acknowledge it, own it, and release it. So, I know I've said that already. I will stop being a broken record. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, so you can get updated when I upload every week, hopefully every week. Considering how things have been going lately, I don't want to make any concrete promises, but I also intend to start doing pick-a-cards and other little readings between the weekly readings. So if you have any suggestions for readings you'd like to see me do on my channel, please leave it in the comments. I would love to see any ideas you might have and implement them in future videos. So thank you guys for joining me. Take care, have a good week, and I will see you guys next week.